I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 509. We covered Gibson's robot guitar when it was announced. Remember, it's the one that tunes itself. Sean Carruthers from Butterscotch.com stopped by the Gibson booth for me so that we could get a look at the Gibson robot guitar in action. Sean?
I have a question for you, friends. How quickly can you tune your guitar? You know, a minute? 30 seconds? How about a second? Is that about right? Al John Go is with Gibson, and he's going to show us the newest version of their robot guitar, which is called the Dark Fire.
Absolutely.
So, if you can give us a quick demo of how this works. How are robots involved in this guitar?
Well, human beings make the guitar, but there's robot technology inside, as you can see here. It's a little processor. This processor measures all the really cool vibrations from the guitar strings and is able to tell another processor right here at the top of the guitar how many different turns to move those actuators. So I'll demonstrate it right now by selecting a particular tuning.
And that's being done on a knob down below, which we'll show in a few seconds. And it tweaks the knobs up top to get into tune.
So we've got that. I'll show you once again how it's all done. We have this master control knob, or MCK. You simply just lift the master control knob, select a particular tuning that you'd like. This is already set to a default. Then you strum. The red LEDs will then illuminate from yellow to green when the strings are all in tune. So then you just strum. And when you strum, see, it's already pretty much in tune here. And then it's all done. Oh, there you go, in a second. So when that's all said and done,
so that's good for setting up a tuning, but you can also change it to alternate tunings very quickly as well.
Absolutely. Let's go from what we have, our standard tuning, to another tuning. Let's select a different style. Let's go to like a very similar style that maybe Jimi Hendrix or Jimmy Page would use. You tap that switch right there, and then you strum. Then you can see those LEDs illuminate different colors, and they'll turn blue when it's all said and done. Now normally it would take a standard guitarist several minutes to do, and now you can do that here in several seconds. So that's really neat. Now the other cool thing you can do with the guitar is what we call tone chameleon, or chameleon tone technology, and that allows your guitar to take on the different characteristics of maybe a more country style guitar, or blues style guitar, metal style guitar, and that also is activated with the master control knob. Then you go to this C for the chameleon tone. You'll see that the pickup LEDs are lit. You tap on it. Then you can select from many different settings. We have a blues setting you saw there, the classic Gibson setting, and that'll kind of communicate that to you by flashing those LEDs.
So this in the past would be something that you would have to do by changing the position of the switch and adjusting your tone and all that.
In the past, guitar players would have to switch guitars in order to have different guitar tones. Now all those guitar tones are available with one guitar. So for the professional musician looking to maybe carry one guitar to a gig, or the hobbyist, it's really, you know, there's no limits as to who this guitar is for. The fact is that this is a really neat creative tool, not only for unlocking different tonal colors, but for convenience sake. When you're performing, you don't want to scratch your head and take 5 minutes out and tune your guitar. So you can select all those different tones, locking it in, and it'll store, so next time you turn on your guitar, it'll be activated. There's also an acoustic guitar piezo saddle here, so you can blend between your electric guitar signal and your acoustic guitar signal. By just turning this knob this way, you actually can listen and hear more of the acoustic guitar coming out of the electric.
So it switches and turns.
It switches and turns, so you can switch between this pickup here or this pickup here, and then you can blend between these two pickups and blend a pickup that's installed here. So more tonal colors, so different tunings, chameleon tone, acoustic tone, and MIDI with this interface here, which is called the Robot Interface Pack. You're able to record the guitar with your PC or Mac using Guitar Rig software, utilize any amp from any different era, from any decade of pop music. You can also utilize MIDI and make your guitar sound like drums or an orchestra, or whatever other type of instrument, piano. And that's all done with this, what we call a Robot Interface Pack, or the RIP. So you get the limited edition guitar, you get the RIP, you get Ableton Live software as well as Guitar Rig, so that you can unlock your creative potential. And that is the Darkfire, brand new from Gibson USA.
There you go. So how much will this cost and when will it be available?
It's available now, and you can get it for $34.99.99 retail.
There you go. Tuned by robots, but playable by humans.
Thanks, Sean. That wraps up the CES stuff Sean and Andy did for Geek Brief TV. They have more on a show called At that you can find at butterscotch.com. David used promo code GB1 to save money at GoDaddy.com when he registered T577.org. My magical money-saving codes are GB1, GB2, and GB3. Thanks for using them, and thanks for watching. David used promo code GB1 to save money at GoDaddy.com when he or she